$0.89 in the ashtray, half-empty bottle of Gatorade rolling in the floorboard. That dirty Braves cap on the dash, dog tags hanging from the rear view, old skull can and cowboy boots, and a gold army shirt folded in the back. This thing burns gas like crazy, but that's alright. People got their ways of coping, oh, and I got mine. I drive your truck, I roll every window down, and I burn up every back road in this town. I find a field, I tear it up till all the pain's a cloud of dust. Yes, sometimes I drive your truck. Leave that radio playing, same old country station where you left it. Yeah, man, I crank it up, and you'd probably punch my arm right now if you saw this tear rolling down on my face. Hey, man, I'm trying to be...
I started my interview off by asking Mr. Reinhardt how do small schools differ from larger schools in cases of a classmate death. He replied, in a smaller school or rural school, the student-faculty typically have a stronger bond, making it a school loss because these schools tend to contain more families and childhood friends, while larger schools tend to cover a large geographic area, so they are less likely to contain the same factors a small school does. And for this reason, small schools tend to have more outside support come in during these times than a larger school would. I then asked, how should faculty respond in his opinion? He said there were 3 main parts that every faculty member should do. The first one was to acknowledge the death with the students in class the day after it happens. Don't ignore that it happened. The second one was to share your feelings about the loss so they know that you're also affected by it and it's not just the students who are affected. Lastly, the most important one was students look at teachers like they look at parents for stability and normality. So make sure you try to keep things as normal as possible after the first few days. I then asked how long it affects the school. He said that he sees it affecting a whole school for at least a semester, sometimes longer. Or for individual students that were closest to the student that passed, they can be affected for a year and a lot of times even longer. Though coping varies between every person, you can expect the death of a classmate to affect the school and the people in it for a while. Lastly, I asked what to keep in mind, in which he responded, always be alert to when anniversaries are, and know who will be affected the most that day, and just remember simply that they may not be at their top performance. Let them know that you'll be thinking of them during that day.
When I got the news today, I didn't know what to say, so I just hung up the phone. I took a walk to clear my head, and this is where the walk-in led. Can't believe you're really gone. Don't feel like going home, so I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear. And drink a beer. Funny how the good ones go too soon, but the good Lord knows the reasons why, I guess.